10 things you should never do with your money. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing to my channel and click that little bell notification below. Have you heard the proverb, money can't buy happiness? Well, that may be true, but today money has become a must to get our things done. Money is often seen as a dangerous necessity because for humans, the more you have it, the more you need it. But even if you make $1 million and don't know how and when to spend it, it's still in vain. So it is really important to know what you should and should not do with your money. There is no shortage of advice on how to handle money effectively. Still, the problem is people often ignore that certain actions can have long-term adverse effects on our financial status. We might be doing them unknowingly or under the influence of someone else. But it is vital that we pay our attention to the must-not things regarding money. Out of the thousands of things you should not do with your money, let's have a look at the 10 most important facts. Number 10. Never be unintentional with your money. Living intentionally is literally the most important thing when it comes to handling money. It refers to being thoughtful in your choices and activities. Essentially, you must be conscious of your financial decisions, whether they involve spending, saving, or investing. You should always have a strategy or budget for your finances. When making financial plans, be deliberate, intentional, and active. You can concentrate on these 3 stages to begin with. Have a goal, make a plan, and set boundaries. Because, as they say, failure to plan is planning to fail. Number 9. Do not go shopping when you're emotional. This might sound hilarious, but you probably know this is true from experience. When you're depressed and feeling down, it's not surprising that you would like to spend some money on yourself. But avoiding shopping is better because you might be tempted to spend more money to feel better. This is what they call retail therapy or comfort buys. It can be challenging to avoid a pushy salesperson who wants to sell you something that you're not interested in when you're emotionally weak. Believe me, it's not the best idea to deal with your emotions by talking to a salesman, because their intention is to make sales, not your welfare. Number 8. Never cash your paycheck right away. Every worker's most awaited time of the month is the day they receive their paycheck. With a number of bills to settle and a list of groceries to buy, people tend to get cash in their hands as soon as possible. But if you immediately cash your paycheck, you risk using it up too rapidly. Having your company deposit it directly into your bank account is wiser than getting the cash into your hands. Even better, you can have your bank automatically transfer a portion of your paycheck into a retirement investment account. It will be worth it because you don't spend it when you don't see it. A budgeting template might help you make the most out of your salary. Number 7. Never sign in to financial agreements you don't fully understand. If you don't understand what you're committing to, don't sign. This is a famous saying we all should pay our best attention to. You will have to commit yourself financially at a high cost, and for a long time if you unknowingly sign up for things you can't afford. Therefore, you must be completely aware of your agreement's terms and conditions before you sign that piece of paper. There are specific circumstances under which a contract may be considered invalid. Still, the point is that you should avoid any situation that can put you in financial difficulty. Getting professional help, preferably from an attorney, is advisable to review the contract for you. Number 6. Never loan money to people you don't trust. This is quite a common mistake people make. Of course, it's hard to say no to a close friend or family, but if they cannot be trusted to return your money back, you may want to think twice before lending it. Because if you don't get your money back, it will damage your relationship with them. Being considerate and selfless is highly appreciated, but you should be aware because if you continue to lend money and do not receive it back, that will put you in a downturn in the long run. Number 5. Don't put all your money in illiquid investments. There are many investments that limit your access to money by locking it up. Especially if you invest quite a big amount of money in such investments, you should be well aware of ways to get to your money. Unlike in liquid investments, you cannot easily convert an asset into cash in illiquid investments. The liquidity rate is dictated by the easiness of an investment turning into cash. Investments that cannot be easily sold without a considerable loss in value are called illiquid. Non-traded real estate investment trusts and various collectibles are some examples of illiquid investments. Number 4. Stop overspending and buying unnecessary things. Living within your means is one of the most crucial things when it comes to saving and being financially stable. You can save money for your future and for your kids only if your expenses are lower than your income. If you cannot maintain this balance, you will likely be facing a financial crisis. Remember the famous saying, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you do need. You could be tempted to purchase particular goods that promise to help you save money or do your work more quickly. However, if you end up not using those things, your money was wasted. We all love a sophisticated and luxurious life, a big house, a brand new car, and the latest mobile phone. And usually, most of the people use these assets to show their wealth. But learn to hold your horses because you have a family to feed, not a society to impress. Number 3. Never hire a financial advisor you can't trust. Your financial advisor can help you generate wealth for retirement or make you a scam victim who pays excessive fees. According to experts, you should never talk about your money with a person you don't trust, even if you can't see the cause of your mistrust. When hiring an advisor, it's better to get recommendations from your trusted friends or family in order to make the best decision. Not all financial advisors will provide you with the same degree of services or have the same level of training. In order to ensure that the advisor can satisfy your financial planning goals, perform your own research before hiring them. Number 2. Never make insurance your only investment. Investments in the insurance industry should be seen as a kind of savings that might even be beneficial after your retirement. However, insurance savings might not always be the most significant thing to rely on. The risks associated with this investment are split 50-50. You might require a certain amount of money urgently, but you might not be able to get it at your convenience. Remember that insurance is there only to cover you from a possible unfortunate event. Number 1. Never donate money over the phone. Phone solicitations are a common way of raising money for organizations, mostly on behalf of genuine causes. For example, you might get a call from a children's home asking for your help to provide meals for the residing children. Unfortunately, they are also a simple way for scammers to deceive well-meaning donations. To be on the safe side, never share your credit card number over the phone. Instead, ask them to mail you the information. You can then check the organization's legitimacy by doing some research on it. So there you have it. You can see for yourself whether you're making these mistakes. If you're not, congratulations, you're still on the safe side. But if you are mistakenly doing any of these things, you better start replanning things, because you might be heading towards a financial crash. Remember, it's not about how much money you have, but how you manage it. So that's all for today's video. If you made it this far, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.